question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damnings from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are full-run soldiers. Watch yourselves.
All yours, Kisara.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Whew! I don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Oh?
What?
Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right.
Very nice. Yes!
Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What? Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry.
How?
Amazing!
Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alpin! She owns stuffing bread with Mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Jill, you're hooked on that stuff.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone...
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just... don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Hmm? Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! Wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
But if only I could soar the skies like you, my friend.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Dahnan master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, You were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. It was a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
This will be a delicious piece of cake. How's this?
In a bind?
Take it. You are in tip-top shape. One more.
As soon as I'm done here, come help me.
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improving.
Well, looky here.
Let's see what you've got.
Armor won't save you! You're mine! I'll face you!
Lunar Blood!
As impressive as always.
I'm ready!
Is it?
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy peasy. Ha Hoodle.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn, that weak, huh?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Lunar Blood! There! Ball is designed! Got it! It's over! Now's our chance!
Stay calm. I
Leave
shall
the
provide
enemy's arc
assistance.
to me!
No complaints here!
Water Astral Energy!
Rhapsody of
Annihilation!
Darkness!
Lunar Blood! Tight!
Ignite!
There! Go! Lunar Blood here! Help get out of there with the others!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Go! Captain! Go! Blows! Ready! Here I
We've
go!
got him on the run.
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Where are you going? Razor Cyclone! There!
I'm ready!
In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
That was quite the little adventure we went on. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do. Coming through!
There! Raging one more! Annihilation! Dance in the way of power of water! Lord in the south by the power of water! Crossblade!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Take this!
Vacuum blade! Go!
Your blade moves like silk.
Can I just let my...
How fascinating.
Easy peasy, Pahoodle.
Gotta break through!
Excited. Got this one.
Take this!
Come one, come all!
Here I go.
Can you take it?
Water blast!
Simeon pest. I shall feel you where you stand.
By the power of water!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
That sounds like a job for yours truly.
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
My fists are crushing it out there!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Armor won't save you!
Don't mind if I do! And again! The magic is out! You're really, really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Is that the Zugor we're looking for?
Gotta break through!
There! Illuminate never miss! Come forward! Here I go! What's the and again! Between heaven and earth! They may look so but they're vicious! Divine Savior!
The heavens must be smiling.
No choice!
You dare strike me from behind?
Make it escape! Burn in hell!
Your blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
A whirling struggle!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Is that the Zugul we were told to dispatch?
further! Lunar, where are you going?
Rending you apart!
Confiscated! There!
Bloody howling!
Raging cascade!
Within the soil.
Lunar blast! I can do annihilation!
To be let
This
free!
is it!
Masterful
You're
dash!
open!
It's
One
already
more!
too strong!
One more!
I'm ready!
Be my guest.
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
No choice.
Armor won't save you!
Awaken and wreak
Annihilation!
Rising
You're
water!
really
take you
strong,
all on.
Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
As impressive as always.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
Now, there's still more to go. Holy glimmer! We won that by a mile. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle. Little help!
armor is all mine!
Spirits within the soil.
Burn! Awaken and wreak havoc!
Lunar
Rising
Blast!
Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! I'm here!
Masterful dash!
Here I go!
On your
Got
knees.
the others! It's over!
Air pressure! Rising
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
We've reached our destination.
Yeah!
No!
You did it!
Really?
Yeah!
What's gotten into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rock.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yeah,